everyone, my name is Umayzi Sakina. I'm from class 4D, so welcome to my article review presentation. So in this video, I'm going to discuss 10 articles related to the use of pair work in EFL speaking classrooms. Speaking is considered one of the most challenging skills for English learners. Many students struggle with speaking anxiety, lack of confidence, limited vocabulary, and insufficient opportunities to practice English in class. Therefore, many researchers have explored pair work as a strategy to address these challenges. In this presentation, I will highlight the main content of each article, discuss their benefits, strength, and weakness, and analyze how these studies are interconnected. Through this review, I hope to gain a deeper understanding of how pair work can contribute to improving students' speaking ability and creating a more engaging learning environment. So, without further ado, let's begin with the first article. The first article I reviewed was written by Afrizal in 2015, entitled A Classroom Action Research, Improving Speaking Skills Through Information Gap Activities. The study investigated the use of the information gap technique to improve students' speaking skills in an EFL classroom. The researcher employed classroom action research conducted in 3 cycles. The findings shows that student speaking performance improved significantly as their average score increased from 58.8 to 81.3, besides improving their speaking ability. Students also become more confident, active, and actively participated during classroom activities. One strength of this article is its clear research procedure and detailed explanation of student progress throughout each cycles. However, the study only involved a small number of participants from one institution, which limits the generalizability of the findings. Overall, this article suggests that interactive activities can effectively enhance speaking skills. This idea becomes the foundation for the next studies, which also emphasize the importance of student interaction in language learning. The second article was written by Patawang in 2022 and is entitled The Effectiveness of Pair Work in Teaching Speaking. This study focused on examining whether pair work could improve students' speaking ability and motivation. Using a quasi-experimental design, the researcher compared students who learned through pair work with those who used conventional methods. The results showed that student mean scores increased from 55.80 to 78 after participating in pair work activities. In addition, students became more motivated and engaged in speaking tasks. The strength of this article lies in its use of quantitative data, which makes the findings more convincing and measurable. However, the limitation is the research was conducted in only one school with a relatively small sample size. These findings support F-result studies because both articles demonstrate that giving students opportunities to interact actively can improve their speaking performance. The third article was conducted by Rianti, Shahid, and Komaria in 2022, entitled The Effectiveness of Pair Work Activities on Student Speaking Anxiety and Speaking Ability. The study explored the relationship between pair work, speaking anxiety, and speaking ability. Using a quasi-experimental method, the researchers found that students who participated in pair work activities experienced lower levels of speaking anxiety and performed better in speaking tasks compared to those who learn individually. One strength of this article is that it addresses both academic achievement and students' emotional well-being. It highlights that psychological factors also influence language learning outcomes. However, the limitation is that the participants came from only one school, making the findings less representative of a broader context. This article extends the findings of the previous studies by explaining one possible reason why pair work improves speaking performance. It shows that when students feel less anxious, they become more confident and are able to speak more effectively. The fourth article was written by Al-Halim in 2018 and is entitled The Effectiveness of Pair Work and Group Work on Students' Achievement in Giving Writing Tasks. Although the study focused on writing tasks, it also highlighted how pair work can reduce students' anxiety and build their confidence when using English. Using a qualitative approaches, the researcher collected data through observations, questionnaires, and interviews. The finding revealed that students became more willing to participate and showed fewer signs of nervousness during classroom activities. One strength of this article is that it addresses a real issue commonly faced by language learners, which is anxiety. However, the weakness of this study is its limited number of participants, making it difficult to generalize the findings to different educational settings. This article reinforced the previous study by Rianti and colleagues, as both studies suggest that creating a supportive learning environment through pair work can help students overcome their fear of speaking English. The fifth article was conducted by Stiati and Latif in 2018, entitled Investigating Dominant and Passive Students on Pair Work Towards Students' Writing Performance. This study investigated whether different types of student pairing could influence learning outcomes. The researchers compared dominant-dominant pairs with dominant-passive pairs and found that students in dominant-dominant pairs performed better because both partners actively contributed ideas and engaged in discussions. One strength of this article is that it offers a unique perspective on collaborative learning by emphasizing the importance of pairing strategies. However, its limitation is that it only examines two types of pairing and involves a specific group of university students. Unlike the previous articles that mainly focus on the benefits of pair work, the study reminds us that the success of pair work also depends on how teachers organize and manage students during the learning process. The sixth article was written by Rakab in 2016 and is entitled Pair Work and Group Work Activities, Myth or Reality. The study provided a more critical perspective on the effectiveness of pair work and group work. Through students' written reflections, the researcher found that these methods do not always result in meaningful language improvement. In fact, some students believe that alternative activities were more beneficial than traditional pair work. The strength of this article lies in its critical viewpoint because it challenges the assumption that pair work is always effective. However, the study lacks strong quantitative evidence and involved only a limited number of participants. This article brings balance to the discussions. While most previous studies highlighted the positive impacts of pair work, Rakab reminds us that its effectiveness depends on how teachers design and implement the activities. The seventh article was written by Subarnin, Abidin, and Atika in 2025 and is entitled Benefits of Pair Work Activity in Speaking Class, a Narrative Review. This article reviewed 25 previous studies discussing the benefits of pair work in speaking classes. The author concludes that pair work improves students' fluency, vocabulary mastery, confidence, classroom participation, and even reduces speaking anxiety. The main strength of this article is its comprehensive discussion, supported by a large number of previous studies. However, since it is a literature review, it doesn't provide direct evidence from actual classroom practice. This article strengthens the findings of the earlier studies because it demonstrates that positive effects of pair work have been consistently reported across different educational contexts and learner groups. The eighth article was written by Yuli Trinisha and Nairius in 2018 and is entitled Using Pair Work Technique in Teaching Speaking at Junior High School. The study explained how pair work techniques can be implemented in junior high school speaking classes. The authors clearly described the teaching procedures and found that pair work encouraged students to participate more actively and become more motivated during classroom discussions. One strength of this article is its practical explanation, making it easy for teachers to apply the technique in real classroom. However, the weakness is that the study lacks statistical evidence to strongly support the effectiveness effectiveness of the strategy. This article complements the previous studies by showing not only why pair work is beneficial but also how teachers can implement it effectively in their everyday teaching practice. The ninth article was conducted by Octavia Suhermanto and Hidayah in 2023 entitled The Effect of Pair Work Strategy on Students' English Speaking Skill. Using a quasi-experimental design, the study examined the impact of pair work on students' speaking skills. The findings showed improvements in several aspects of speaking, including pronunciation, vocabulary, fluency, grammar, and comprehension among students who participated in pair work activities. The strength of this study is its systematic research design and measurable outcomes. However, the limitation is that the participants were drawn from only one school, which may reduce the generalizability of the findings. Similar to Patawang's study, this article confirms that peer work positively affects multiple aspects of speaking ability and can be considered an effective strategy for teaching speaking. The 10th article was written by Aprianti and Ayu in 2020 and is entitled Think, Pair, Share, Engaging Students in Speaking Activities in Classroom. This study discussed Think, Pair, Share as a variation of pair work in speaking classes. The researchers found that students became more active, confident, and comfortable speaking English because they were given time to think individually, discuss their ideas with partners, and share their opinions with the whole class. One strength of this article is its detailed explanation of the Think, Pair, Share procedures, which makes the technique easy for teachers to implement. However, the limitation is the relatively small number of participants involved in the study. As the final article, the study concludes the discussion by showing that pair work can be adapted into various cooperative learning techniques. Overall, this 10th article consistently suggests that pair work, when implemented appropriately, can improve students' speaking ability, boost their confidence, increase classroom participation, and create a more positive learning experience in EFL classroom. So that's all from me. Thank you very much for